vlog is not just about having people just talk to the camera. We're showing you activities, we're showing you vibes, we're showing you emotions, everything you need to do to have a good time in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? I'm gonna have a good time. Call me just card. Even come solo if you want to. Listen, Vicky is gonna put all the things that we did in the description. Stay tuned. There's links available. There's everything that you need to know. Stay tuned. We got you. Alaru.
We are on our way to Nairobi, Kenya. If you watched the first part of the Kenya vlog, you would know that I had attended my friend's wedding in Kilifi, and y'all, it was a movie. So if you haven't watched that yet, definitely check it out before coming over here. Back to our trip to Nairobi. We had to leave Kilifi to the nearest train station, which is in Mombasa. We had booked this train tickets before our trip to Kenya to make our lives easier, but you can definitely book yours once you get to the train station in Kenya. If you're planning to book yours online, you would need M-Pesa, which is an online banking service used in Kenya. Luckily for us, we were able to have a contact in Kenya who was graciously able to secure our train tickets online. The ride to Kilifi to Mombasa is a whopping 2 hours, so if you have people with you, time would definitely go faster. Now, if there's a piece of advice I would give anyone going on this trip, I would say travel with only one luggage. Please, because if you don't, you will be hauling your 2 suitcases from one checkpoint to the next. And let me tell you something, in Kenya, their checkpoint is basically 5, and that is exhausting. And if you're wondering, well, surely there would be trolleys there. Well, unfortunately, people book those trolleys ahead of time, or it's rented out completely. Therefore, your chances of getting a trolley is slim to none. So know this and know peace. This is the time that your African parents speak through you, because with all the checkpoints you will go through, I would suggest giving yourself enough time before your departure from the train station in Kenya. We finally got our train tickets and headed over for boarding. We booked the first class, which is around $47 for each person. This was a blessing and a curse, or let's say an inconvenience. We were lucky to book the train because the weather in Kenya for April and May was intense, like heavy rains to the point that flights were being delayed, rescheduled, or cancelled. Now, the con was that I might have been so excited, in fact too excited, booking the train tickets, because I missed the fact that there was no Wi-Fi on this 6 to 7 hour train ride. Hey, God, I beg. Now, what will I do with myself? I decided to edit some videos, but for how long? And one selling factor for being on this train or deciding to pick this train ride was that we'll get to see animals on the way to Nairobi. Why did the animals pick today not to show up while we're on our trip to Nairobi? God, I beg. We finally arrived to Nairobi at around 9:30 p.m. and Ubered to the Airbnb. My friends Omono and Odi headed over to their hotels, so it was just me alone in this apartment till my other friends joined me later on. Stay tuned, I will be doing a proper Airbnb tour because this place was a really cute stay and pretty affordable too. When I tell you I was famished, yo, all I craved was some good Nigerian food, so I decided to order some meals from Pot of Jollof. Like, I ordered semo. Like me, on a normal day I would not be doing this, but the hunger hooked me down. I set up my camera to really show you guys what I ordered, and my dear loved ones, my dear brethren, my heart was in a good place, but my belly was thinking something different because the camera was in and out of focus. That one I did not even bother to check. That is how hungry I was. Anyways, guys, with tired eyes and a belly well fed, it was time for your girl to call it a night. Hello. Yo, I can't lie, I really miss Kilifi, and I'm missing Kilifi just because it's raining cats and dogs in Nairobi. Like, there's literally a news forecast of flooding. With rain and everything, it does limit your movement a lot. Like, to take walks, to see how the place is. Everywhere is just wet and damp and gloomy. Like, where is the sun? Like, where is the sun? Where was the sun that I was like enjoying in Kilifi, right? I understand rainy season. I get that. But consistently, I'm looking out the window as I'm saying this because it's raining and I'm really thinking of how I'm going to navigate today because I want to actually go get water. I want to walk around that Yaya Mall. I am currently at the Airbnb. I don't think I've given you guys a tour and I'm going to do that. This day cannot go to waste. I have to do something. I have to engage in something. So that's basically what we're doing today. I will try and go out and get water. I'm going to show you guys what the Airbnb looks like. Right now I'm very tired because I slept at 1 and I woke up at 7. I'm barely having any appetite, so I think that's also adding to it. I don't know what it is. It's not the anxiety. I don't know. I'm just not eating. I'm getting full too quickly. So that's another thing. Anyways, yo, let me give you guys a little tour.
I know you seen your meaning. I get the money passing your papa. Wait till you one way I know feel do for you. Why you want the book and share you big kids and Danny. You better drop your body and walk up. So feel with this body. Make you run, I'm on a low key. Baby, you know me. Take it to some move where you know. Please, come make a drive up. Come make a drive this on the low. Please, baby, allow me. If you want to allow me.
By the oil on my face, you can tell that I'm back from the market. And to be honest, I could only get 2 things. I got this, like the Boo Boo Claw, and this one too. They're really nice prints. I want one for myself and my sister. I have to get for my other sister too, but I think I'll go again. I want to get a magnet. That's what I want to get next. Yo, when you go to that market, let me tell you something. I'm an Igbo girl. Igbo people are known to do business. And the way I had to turn off my hat because I felt so bad and they were like, you're my first customer. And like, but the prices they were calling was kind of mad. Like, come on, nothing there was less than 100. I said, I'm starting to get the drift here. For a bangle, not less than 100. So I got these bangles and I'm very sure I got duped. But I liked the girl I got these bangles from. Like you could tell she was a bit younger. She was just cool. Like, I think I just liked her energy. And to be very honest, like, I don't also want to price too low because I know the exchange rate is mad. Got these 3 bangles, these big ones. Even though I'm pricing, I still have a hat, right? I'm pricing, but I'm also being considerate here. I gave her 15 USD. To be honest, in conversion, that's 1,800. It was meant to be 2,000 for 3 big ones. And I told her, okay, I want to get 2 big ones and 1 small one. But I priced that thing down to that because what she was calling for me was 3,500. I said, my sister, no. I know fit give you 3,500. Even me safe, they look for $35. She asked me where I was from and I told her that I'm Nigerian. She was like, you don't even look Nigerian, you look East African. And I get that a lot. I said, oh, both my parents are from Nigeria. She said, go ask your mother. I said okay. But I really liked the banter between us. She was like, sawa. So it's like, let's negotiate basically. Let's go back and forth. She was like, okay, can you do 2,005? I said, my sister, what I can give you now is 2,000. She was like, you're really Nigerian. I said, it's not even about being Nigerian. It's about what I have with me. Like, I can't give you more than that. And these people are very convincing. They will tell you to step inside. It's okay. It's free to look. It's free to watch. This is my brother, my sister. Yeah, I've gone to the market. I think they have a bigger one on Wednesday. And Wednesday is when I'm leaving. So I think that's going to be our activity that day. Yeah, I think I did well. But I think I could have done better. But I also did not want to really, really lowball them because honestly, at the end of the day, you know. But yeah, I really liked this clothes. This is how it's like a boo-boo, but not really a boo-boo. It's just like a cloth, to be very honest. Like, It's just something to throw on at home. Also, let me also do food haul. I got 3 gallons of water. I don't know if I told you guys that's what I was going out for. I really wanted water. This blackcurrant Fanta. I don't know how we need to get this in Canada, y'all. We need this in Canada because this is the best Fanta flavor. This is the best Fanta flavor. Argue with anybody. Throughout this trip, even in Kilifi, any slight inconvenience, blackcurrant Fanta. I'm very sure in my veins right now is all blackcurrant Fanta. Don't play with me. Lucozade, classic coconut biscuits. I actually got this one specifically for Ella to try. I got this Tiger Glucose biscuits because I like it. And then I got this plantain chips. We'll see how it tastes. But yeah, that's all of my business today. It looks like nothing, but guys, it was a lot. It's so exhausting talking to people because you're in the market, everybody's like, sister, auntie, this one, that one, this one, that one. I'm like, holy moly, like, yo. That's all for now, guys. I think I'll look for something to eat. What else do I have? I have dinner with my friends at 8. I'll probably just Uber to the location and then we'll go eat. That'll be all. I'm just letting my hair down to dry because I just finished coming out from the rain. Like, it's actually serious in Nairobi, y'all. Like, it is serious. So I went out today with one of my friend's friend and she lives in Kenya, and I told her how much I paid for them bangles. Yo, I got swindled. I got swindled today. I am not taking it from them. If I see them again, it's okay. It's okay. We live and we learn. It is what it is. I feel like now that I know the price of everything, they are not going to swindle me. Now that I know the price of everything, they are not going to swindle me. And I'm not, like I told you, I'm not really hungry. Oh, Annie's messaging me. Y'all, this day ended with some chaos because some of my friends were returning to Canada from the wedding and flights were being delayed or cancelled because of the weather. So my friend Annie decided to come over to my Airbnb to sleep over. This may sound like so not a big deal now, but it was such a major inconvenience. Currently, updates, Annie is coming. The whole flight situation is crazy. Yeah, so right now we're just trying to get what is going on. So yeah. Jambo, hello my people. With the craziness of yesterday, I wanted to start this day by fully sinking in the fact that I am in Nairobi, Kenya. Traveling is so fascinating, honestly. Today is an activities-filled day, so I was definitely ready to hit the streets. Let's go over the agenda for today. I am picking up some things from the Yaya Mall, going to the Giraffe Center, going to Bomas of Kenya, and Annie is leaving for Canada. So today, I don't even know what day it is. I feel like I'm just leaving I have 2 more days before I leave. I'm not even in day 5, 6, I don't know. But today, Annie is here, finally. Finally, they were stressed by girl. Odi suggested going to the giraffe park. Ooh. Yeah. Nobody said yes. Honestly, let's do now that it's bright outside. I know Ella said we should wait for her, but before she comes, I don't know what is going to happen with this weather. So I don't know if Omono is even up to it today because he's saying his wisdom tooth is spinning. Everybody, everything is happening to everybody all at once. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know how to transition to the next thing, but anyways, ciao. Annie and I decided to head over to the Yaya Mall today, which is about 5 to 10 minutes away from our Airbnb, to pick up some bits from the mall. This is so convenient to have a mall just 5 to 10 minutes away. Next up, we met up with my friends Omono and Odi and Uber to the Giraffe Center. Things to note before going though, the center is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and you can't bring any liquids into the center. A lot of the tourist attractions in Kenya have a separate charge for Kenyan residents and non-residents. For us, as non-residents, we paid 1,500 Kenyan shillings, while the residents pay 400 Kenyan shillings. They do not accept cash, so if you have mobile money, which is M-Pesa, Visa card, or a MasterCard, you're good. After paying, we were given some treats to feed the giraffes, and OMG, this was one for the books. I always knew giraffes were tall and majestic, but oh boy, I didn't know they were that tall. Giraffes have very slimy tongues though, so get ready to be slobbered on. One thing I was not expecting was to witness these giraffes have different personalities. Like one can be so sassy and the other more calm and welcoming. We were told not to back them because they would literally headbutt you. Not me getting too comfortable though with one of the giraffes and having to be reminded that I either feed her or keep it pushing, because Annie was already at her max with communing with the giraffes, you know. Next, Bomas of Kenya. Guys, you have to go to things like this with people with kindred spirits, because why were we already dancing into this situation? Like, we were already dancing into this place with so much happiness, so much vibes. We're already setting the mood for this experience. This is one tourist attraction you need to experience when you come to Kenya, and it's even more fun when you experience it with friends. It was established to preserve, showcase, and promote the rich and diverse culture of various ethnic groups in Kenya, and to act as a tourist attraction center. One thing I love about Kenya is that they're doing everything possible to preserve their culture. Love it. This exceeded my wildest imagination because I came here with no expectation, just vibes. Boy, oh boy, did we have the time of our lives. Before you knew it, we found ourselves dancing at Ilogo on stage with the Harambe dancers. Hey, please God. Of these phenomenal dances reminded me of dance moves from the Igbo culture in Nigeria, and I love it. Honestly, I have major respect for performers because wow, having to do this every day. After dancing our hearts away, we took a little walk to see some of the homesteads. This was really fascinating because we got to see how a family was structured back in the days, with the husband, wife, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so forth. I was living my best Adobe life. We thought that was all, but guess who we found? Pumbaa! He wanted to have a word with Omono, but it seems like Pumbaa was a bit too forward for Omono. So maybe next time. We got to check out some of the things from the market and grabbed some souvenirs.
How are you feeling?
How much?
No, you should let me see now.
2.5 shillings. She said, even if you convert it to Naira,
It's cheap. I said, madam, do you know where we are from? 2.5 for this. Give me better material. That's actually not priced down to 1K. Guys, if you're in this place, price it to be Niger.
And with no warning at all, the way the rain descended upon us, I have never seen this before. We were drenched from head to toe. Back at the Airbnb, Annie leaves for the airport and Ella and Toby arrive. We ended the night gallivanting around our Airbnb area, like we went to Yaya Mall, just walking around and seeing what the area was all about. With all these activities of the day, honey, we had to call it a night.
It's also currently 6:31. We're meant to be out of here at 6:30. Today is Ella's birthday. How are you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling sensational.
Period. How do you feel? 28 and looking glamorous, glowing, blessed. Let's not also forget married. Period.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Let's not forget that
tad bit.
Today is Ella's birthday, and what better way to celebrate than with friends and a safari trip to the Nairobi National Park. Did you come to Kenya if you don't go on a safari ride? Booked this trip with Maasai Africa Safaris, and I would totally recommend them.
How are you feeling, Toby?
Sensational.
Okay, happy to be here.
If you and your group are planning on going on a full safari experience, definitely check them out. I'm going to be linking all their details in the description box. But this ride was bumpy, so hold on to your pearls, and if you have any motion sickness, take your meds before coming. I know my brain was bouncing seriously, but see, the majestic giraffes and the stunning zebras were perfect for a good distraction. We didn't get to see all the big fives, mainly the big cats, because it's the raining season and a lot of them had retreated into the forest. This ride around the national park was around 4 hours, so definitely get yourself some snacks and something to chew on because this was a long one. Don't let anyone tell you that you are overdressed or overprepared, because I'd rather be over than underprepared. This is why I decided to bring my cowboy boots all the way from Alberta, Canada. It not only gave with my look, but also served as a perfect footwear for the muddy grounds as we visited the elephant orphanage.
A young elephant will need the mother's milk for the first 2 years minimum. This means if they happen to lose the mother, so they're below 2, they will not survive. They can easily starve to death, or can be attacked by the lions and the hyenas and be killed, and so that is the reason why we have to come in, so that we can help rescue them and raise them here for approximately 3 years.
I have never seen an elephant live and direct before in my life, so I was indeed fascinated. They're so cute, OMG, like look at them. The elephant orphanage helps to raise endangered elephants to care for them by nursing them back to health. These poor babies come to the nursery grieving and malnourished, so the orphanage provides both emotional and physical care they usually get from their parents. Once these beauties are healthy and strong enough, the nursery introduces the elephants back to the wilds of the Tsavo National Park. Okay guys, we are done with the national park. We didn't see any lions or tigers like any of the cats, but the cats.
Is okay?
Yes, we're good. Thank you.
Santi.
But we saw some rhinos.
We saw zebras,
Giraffes.
we saw iguanas.
Iguanas.
It's not iguana.
No, it's not an iguana. It's not an iguana. But we saw
It's a hippo.
hippos.
We saw rhinos.
Yes.
We saw the birds.
The birds.
Ostriches. No, flamingos.
Flamingos, yeah, so we kind of saw everything except the cats, so which is very interesting.
And giraffes,
and
obviously.
yeah, and giraffes. Yeah, we didn't see the cats because it's been raining for a couple of days. Obviously the animals have gone to look for somewhere drier. I don't blame them. Elephant orphanage, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, and they told like the history of some of the elephants and how they got to have them in their facilities and their stories and how they like take care of them and then release them to the wild when they're ready. So that was pretty cool. Ella and Toby are going to the giraffe center and they're going to see some giraffes. We came here yesterday, so we don't need to do the whole shebang again. So we're just waiting in our ride for them. I do wait to get some drinks because everywhere we go they don't really like plastic anything here, and we don't have like our water bottles, so they would literally just tell you to drop it at the security check. So we didn't bring waters. Well, Omono did, but I didn't. I dropped mine, so she's just going to get some drinks.
They've restocked it.
They've restocked the black.
They've restocked it. There's black currant Fanta now.
Yes, please let her get it. When we were at Kilifi, we had black currant Fanta, and that was a staple drink in my childhood. And the thing about that black currant Fanta is that it was so rare, but the only time you drank it, you felt so like alive. I don't know how to explain it, but it's such a good flavor. I think that is Fanta's best flavor ever. But yeah, we've just been drinking black currant Fanta since, because when we go back we probably will not be able to find it. I think after this we are going to go eat because I'm hungry.
Bro, we are marked. We are starved.
I'm so
We are on 11 hours of no food.
Jesus.
Because when you're driving through the safari, it's muddy, it's hilly, different levels of the car going up and down. And so if you're eating and you just had a full stomach, your belly's just gonna be doing passpos. And so that's the worst thing you can ever do. So for us, we made an intentional choice to not eat.
Yeah.
But now we're starving.
That we're starving. But the national park, just get ready to be tossed. Tossed like a Caesar salad. Like, just get ready to be tossed. So if you have motion sickness, if you're not like, if you know you're going to throw up because of like weird movements of cars, or if you have some kind of history of brain aneurysm, like stroke, anything like that, don't do it.
Not stroke.
No, honestly, no. If you have high blood pressure, if you have all those things, do not do it, because honestly, like, it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was still a great experience, and like, it's done. That's what I would say. See y'all in the next clip. I don't know how to transition. I don't know how to transition to the next.
The Msani African safaris were so kind to take us to see the Maasai warriors. We got to dress up and did the chants and dances. We got to know that these jumps show an important transition to adulthood, proving their strength and maturity. With a day filled with bountiful activities, you know we're about to do some major damage at Pepper Tree. The meals were so well seasoned and drinks did not disappoint. And the atmosphere was so cute. Like, absolutely loving the ambience of this place, guys. The staff at Pepper Tree were so kind to prepare a cute birthday surprise for Ella, and this was such a perfect conclusion to our afternoon. That evening, Toby's uncle kindly invited us to celebrate Ella and Toby's union and also Ella's birthday. And though I had a very tired day, I am not going to deny any invites to anywhere while I'm on vacation, okay? an amazing way to end the night, and I knew that sleep is about to embrace me warmly as I go to bed.
Hi guys, this is actually my last day in Nairobi. I have finished packing my stuff. I haven't weighed it yet because I have the weighing thing. Thinking it might be 23 or under. Fingers crossed. I've not really bought anything crazy to make it over 23. The plan is also to get to the airport at least by 9 p.m. because our flight is at 11:50 something. So yeah, praying that nothing happens with the flight coordination because we need to leave when we need to leave. But yeah, I didn't really show you guys my outfits, but I'm just wearing this black tank top I thrifted. My chain too is also thrifted. Bangles thrifted, watch Casio thrifted, everything. And then I got this here. This one is from Okanforth, and let me show you guys my pants.
Can you believe that this is our last day in Nairobi, Kenya? I don't want it to end, but you know what? We're about to make the most of it. Started off visiting Ella's parents and headed over to brunch. Luckily, the Maasai market was literally opposite our brunch spot, and I had a second chance to redeem myself. Maasai market is made up of different vendors, and the market is always moving on a daily basis. So definitely check out what areas they would be at if you're interested in visiting. I would also advise that you convert your money to Kenyan shillings because it makes more sense to trade in the Kenyan currency. Now, when you get to the Maasai market, you have to be ready to bargain. You are in a market, meaning no price is final.
You're adding that one?
As in for free?
No, I know there's a price. We talk.
Oh.
Well, let's buy this one and then you add this one for free.
Okay. So guys, let me talk to you. I said 4,500, but you are taking so many pieces there.
Yeah.
Will you mind giving me 3,500?
3,500?
Each, not 5.
Oh, my brother. Because okay,
Igbo?
yes, I'm Igbo, and you know in Igbo land we look out for our brothers and sisters. So if we're doing 3,500 for each one,
Yes. That is too much for you.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Because you're taking 4 pieces, how much do you want to give me?
Okay, so
thank you very much.
Thank you. What's his name?
He's got Ben.
Ben.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
I hope you give us good prices, so because let people not see this video and be like, your brother duped you. Okay.
I'm very fair to you. Very fair to you.
Okay. And what's your name, sir?
My name is Patrick.
Patrick. And Patrick makes these paintings. Beautiful paintings.
With my son here for them.
It was so much fun, guys. Like, from convincing the traders to sell at a desired price to learning what was used to make this item. It was such a refreshing experience, and it just reminded me of home.
I said keychain. Anyway, we are selling your market. First, if you give us this keychain like this, just carry it like this. Now see, let me see. Like this. Just market. Keychain. Match my. Match my.
So you think we're talking to
The Maasai market is so popular and is highly recommended for anyone going to Kenya, and I will also recommend that you check it out because such a great experience. You get to find different things and different items that are proudly made in Kenya. Sister, let me tell you something. She just married. You're supposed to give her gifts
for free.
You're supposed to give her gifts.
3 days ago.
Congratulations. Give us something.
Give us something.
So after the market, we headed back to the Airbnb to pick up our bags and headed to the airport. With the way flights have been cancelled and delayed, we just wanted to be safe by going to the airport very early. The airport was packed and there was some rowdiness, but hey, nothing beats the chaos of Nigerian airports.
Peace out. See you in Canada.
This trip was filled with so much laughter, activities, experiences, and so much more that I wouldn't trade for anything. It has created a fond desire to explore more African countries because there is so much beauty to experience back home. Guys, I can't wait to book my next trip to the next African country because this was such an experience. Like when they say something changed your brain chemistry, this trip did that for me. Hope you enjoyed this journey with me as I tried my best to capture these amazing moments while experiencing them for myself. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next adventure.
Everybody say Jambo, 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 that's my guy. Jambo, Jambo, Jambo.
Keep quiet.
Oh.